As part of our special focus on communities that are doing things for themselves because government has seemingly failed, let's speak to Amadiba Crisis Committee. They're representing the interests of the poor and vulnerable communities around the Amadiba area. It's down in the Eastern Cape. Now, let's get a sense of their vision as they join us this morning from that part of the country. It is Miss Nonhle Mbuthuma joining us. So good to have you with us from that part of the country. So it sounds like you aren't what you need from government and you're doing it for yourselves. Is my evaluation correct?
Good morning, Khat, and also to the viewers. Yes, your point is absolutely correct. We are living here at Amadiba for quite ages, but there is nothing that we get from the government at the moment. We are doing things for ourselves in order to sustain ourselves. Right now, we are, in order for survival, we are doing agriculture, helping ourselves, and also we build the lodges for ourselves that is owned by the community. And at the same time, our roads, the local roads, are not being fixed. We are also in the process of fixing our own roads, our local roads, instead of waiting for the government, because we don't know if there will be any help. Because also when we look at the IDP of our local municipality, it doesn't speak with the issues of our community, but only speaking about the big project that are not part of our problems. Our problems here, it's water, it's our access roads, it's electricity, but we don't see those things. But at the moment, we also use our solar panels where we paid for ourselves in order to have a light. We are not just sitting down and waiting for the government. We are doing things for ourselves at the moment.
And so tell me why you reached the point where you decided that you're no longer going to wait for government. Tell me, how many years were you waiting before you decided, okay, enough is enough. Government is going to do this. We're going to take it upon ourselves. How long was that fight with government before you gave up and just did it yourselves?
You know, after 1994, we were just hoping that we vote for the basic needs that we need for all of us. But since 1994, we're waiting until today, which is 2021. We just realized that.
Oh, it's a terrible shame. I hope I'm not beginning to lose Nonhle Mbuthuma. Nonhle, I'm not sure if you're still with me. I lost your picture for a moment. Nonhle, let me come back to you. I hope you can still hear me. Pick up on the point you were talking about, how long you were waiting for government before you decided to do this for yourselves. I'm not sure if you're still with me. Carry on with your answer.
Yeah, I'm still with you. I hear you perfectly.
Okay, continue for me. I can, yes, continue for me.
Okay. No, I was just saying that since 1994, we were waiting for basic needs until now it's 2021. There's nothing is happening. It's clear to us that government have their own agenda of doing things, but not with the will of the people of Amadiba. These basic needs that we're asking from our own government, but it doesn't come through. That is why we decided now, because it's too long, you know, for waiting. And we're waiting for something that we don't know if it will ever come. But instead, our own government, we lost the hope because they told us that we are anti-development because we don't want what they tried to impose to us. Because we told them many times to say that what we want to see in our community, we want to see our ecotourism being supported. We want our access road to be built and to be maintained, to be perfect. We want our community to have water like any other communities. We want our community to be electrified. But all those things are not part of the plan of our government. Our government, they have the different plan than the community. That is why right now we decided to do things for ourselves. Because when you go and look at the IDP, of our local municipality, it speaks about the smart city, it speaks about the N22 road, it speaks about the mining. It doesn't speak about what the community want.
And I appreciate your time, and clearly it can be done when government has failed you, and you can do it yourself. You shouldn't have to, but you can. Congratulations to you and the community. I thank you for your time in speaking to us from Amadiba Crisis Committee, Nonhle Mbuthuma joining us. And it really does look like people can do this for themselves when government clearly has failed them completely.